Today in crypto. Ethereum started a fresh increase above $1,050 against the US dollar. ETH price is showing positive signs and it is likely to continue higher towards the $1,200 and $1,250 levels. After a downside correction, Ethereum formed a support base near $980 and $1,000. As a result, ETH started a fresh increase and broke the $1,020 and $1,050 resistance levels. The price gained pace and climbed nicely above the $1,100 level. There was a break above the 76.4% Fib retracement level of the downward move from the $1,135 high to $974 swing low. More importantly, there was a break above a major bearish trend line with resistance near $1,110 on the hourly chart of ETH/USD. The price is now trading well above $1,100 and the 100 hourly simple moving average. A successful close above the $1,120 and $1,135 resistance levels could accelerate gains in the near term. The next stop for the bulls could be near the $1,175 zone. It is close to the 1,236 Fib extension level of the downward move from the $1,135 high to $974 swing low. Any more gains could open the doors for push towards the $1,220 and $1,250 levels in the near term. If Ethereum fails to clear the $1,130 and $1,150 resistance levels, it could start a short-term downside correction. An initial support on the downside is near the broken triangle trend line at $1,110. A downside break below the trend line support might lead Ether price towards the $1,080 support zone. Any more losses may possibly call for an extended decline below the $1,050 level. The next major support is near the triangle lower trend line at $1,040. Technical indicators. Hourly MACD. The MACD for ETH/USD is gaining pace in the bullish zone. Hourly RSI. The RSI for ETH/USD is currently well above the 50 level. Major support level $1,050. Major resistance level $1,135. Stellar CTO and Ripple architect Jed McCaleb cashed out a whopping $411 million in XRP in 2020, according to an updated report from blockchain analytics account Whale Alert. McCaleb sold 1,2 billion XRP throughout the year at an average price of $0.34 per coin, amassing close to $500 million. The sum reportedly represents 27% of McCaleb's XRP stash that is held in a settlement account with Ripple Labs, and marks a sharp acceleration of his sales to date. He sold roughly 1 billion XRP in the 5 years between 2014 and 2019. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Bitcoin is rallying again, pushing into new highs above $35,000. Bitcoin is continuing to set new price records, breaking above $35,000 for the first time ever on January 5, after setting its past record of roughly $34,800 on January 3. BTC posted a fast retracement down to $28,000 the following day. However, the crash was short-lived, with BTC quickly recovering and pressing into new all-time highs above $35,800 around 4,30 m. UTC. Bitcoin has now gained roughly 80% since breaking into new highs on December 16, and is up 22% in 7 days. The new record was posted one day after the U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency published guidance greenlighting federally chartered banks to use stablecoins and public blockchains for settlement. Ethereum has also pushed back above $1,100 alongside BTC's latest push, and has gained 44% over the past week. A long-term arbitrage play from institutional investors may explain why shares in Grayscale's Ethereum Trust have tanked by 50% in 2 weeks, while Ether rallied 75%. Shares in fund manager Grayscale Investments Ethereum Trust plummeted by 50% this past fortnight, despite Ethereum rallying by 75% over the same period. ETH shares represent 0.09620794 of an Ether each and are currently trading for $13. 14,80, roughly a 21% premium over the spot price of ETH. Grayscale's ETH shares have been on a roller coaster ride, surging around 500% from $4,20 at the start of October, before topping out at $25 on December 22. The shares have since plummeted by 50%, posting a local low of $12 on January 5. Joshua Frank, the CEO of crypto data aggregator The Time, took to Twitter to offer a theory explaining the unusual price action. Frank argued that institutional arbitrage may be fueling Ether's recent gains, speculating that investors are buying ETH to close out loans used to purchase shares in Grayscale's Ethereum trust. He suggested that many Ethereum trust investors borrowed Ethereum at an annual interest of roughly 8%, before using the borrowed assets to purchase ETH shares at the equivalent of Ethereum's spot price to capitalize on the arbitrage opportunity presented by ETH's historic price premium, with ETH having traded at a 100% premium over Ether in late December. With the lockup on many investors' shares having expired, Frank concludes that ETH investors are now selling their shares while purchasing Ether on the spot markets to close out their positions and realize a profit. He added, "This is likely a large part of the reason ETH had a massive run-up this weekend, why ETH fell today, despite ETH's massive run this weekend, and why the premium on ETH has fallen so drastically." The expiry of ETH shares lockup is unlikely to be the sole catalyst for Ether's recent bullish momentum, with Chicago Mercantile Exchange announcing plans to launch ETH futures in February along with the successful launch of Phase 0 of ethusd. Ripple co-founder Jed McCaleb appears to have enjoyed a prosperous 2020, having sold more than $400 million worth of XRP over the last 12 months. Stellar CTO and Ripple architect Jed McCaleb cashed out a whopping $411 million in XRP in 2020, according to an updated report from blockchain analytics account Whale Alert. McCaleb sold 1,2 billion XRP throughout the year at an average price of $0.34 per coin, amassing close to $500 million. The sum reportedly represents 27% of McCaleb's XRP stash that is held in a settlement account with Ripple Labs, and marks a sharp acceleration of his sales to date. He sold roughly 1 billion XRP in the 5 years between 2014 and 2019. We have updated our analysis of one of the most famous #XRP whales out there. You can read up on what is likely one of the most successful traders of 2020 in the article below. By Whale Alert's estimations, the combined value of McCaleb's current and liquidated XRP holdings is approximately $1.2 billion, placing him high on crypto's rich list. McCaleb also appears to have timed his sales well, with Ripple currently facing lawsuits from both the SEC and from a major investor who participated in the firm's $200 million Series C funding round in 2019. McCaleb controversially received a co-founder's reward of 9.5 billion XRP when he left Ripple Labs in 2014. During the same year, McCaleb signed an agreement with Ripple Labs that limited the amount of XRP he can sell per week in order to avoid negative pressure on the market. Despite receiving widespread criticism, McCaleb has repeatedly sought to assure investors that his selling has not impacted the price of XRP. McCaleb's agreement with Ripple Labs comes to an end in 2023. On January 1, 2020, McCaleb received 477.7 million XRP from his settlement account with Ripple Labs. McCaleb's associated wallet still holds 652.1 million XRP, worth approximately $147 million at current prices. In the original report on McCaleb's XRP sales in February, Whale Alert warned of the potential risks associated with a single entity wielding such a significant economic influence over a project with which they are no longer involved. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.